Yo, what is up you guys, Recruiter Fox here, and today I'm bringing you guys a skill test video. So the two moves I'm comparing are both strike ultimates, and the moves are Sword of Hope and Divine Lasso. Now I know that Divine Lasso is kind of like a hybrid build or whatever, so it's like a melee and ki blast attack. So the melee part is when he sticks out his sword and hits you with it, and then the ki blast part is obviously at the end with the explosion. So starting off with Divine Lasso, the total damage for this does 7,915, which is pretty good because it's a hybrid ultimate and it only takes 3 ki bars. And as for Sword of Hope, you can get multiple different types of damage with this move because there's not just one move like all the ultimates in this game. You can actually attack with it, and there's 4 different types of ways you can use this sword. So the first combo you can do is just pushing down the X button, which is a 3-hit combo, and that does a total damage of 1257. And then you can just push triangle, and that does 539, and this one basically lunges towards your opponent and has a really long reach. And the third way you can use this move, he does like a tornado spin or something like that. It's a 2-hit combo, and the damage for that does 1078. And the last way you can use this move is actually the part where it counts as the ultimate because it does the most damage, and it's the X button, and he does that up sword cut thing like what he did as Zamasu, and this does 4,851. And I have 8 ki bars, and the max damage you can do with 8 ki bars is 12,035. So basically you do square and then do the lunge move triangle and then square triangle square triangle. You just keep doing that, and then at the end when you're about to run out of ki, just use the X button, which is the ultimate, and then you'll do max damage. So for 8 ki bars it's 12,035. Now when you use this move, you first have to have 3 ki bars just to activate it, and then once you activate it, it drains down your ki until you have 0. But if you take out your sword and then quickly use your ultimate move, which is the X button, it'll drain all your ki and then put your sword away. So I wouldn't do that first. I would try to get some hits in before you do your ultimate finish. Now the speed for this, Divine Lasso is faster to activate, and it'll go to your opponent faster, and Sword of Hope actually takes a long time to use. But when you have your sword out and when you move with it, it actually moves really fast. So I imagine like the people with Freezer Race or whatever will move a lot faster. That's just what I think though. But yeah, you move way faster when you have the sword out, so you can catch up to your opponent easy. Now as for the range, we already know that Divine Lasso is maximum range because you don't have to hit him with the sword. And once you use it, and then if you miss it with your sword, the needles have a chance of getting your opponent as well. So you can use it anywhere in the map. And as for Sword of Hope, when you use your triangle or Y button, it does that lunge like I mentioned before, and it has a pretty dang long reach. It's pretty much almost the same like Divine Lasso, which is pretty impressive, so you can actually use this move anywhere in the map too. Oh, and something else about the Sword of Hope, when you activate it and then once you take it out, you can put it back, so you can actually play smart with this. You don't have to use up all your ki, so you can just take it out and then do a couple hits and then use your lunge attack, and then maybe do a little bit more hits and then just put your sword away, and then you still have leftover ki for other specials or ultimate attacks you guys might use. Now as for the combos, for Divine Lasso, you can use it for knockback or knockdown combos. You guys just have to come up with your own stylish combos pretty much. But for Sword of Hope, the only way you can do this without getting your own stamina broken is basically hard stamina break your opponent first. And I'm not really sure if you can link this with like cool special attacks, but maybe you can. I haven't really tried it with Sword of Hope yet. But yeah, the best way to do it is basically just to hard stamina break your opponent and then pull out your sword and then start beating them with it again. But yeah, that's basically it for this comparison video. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace.